Hey Rocker, welcome to day one of your metal yoga journey. Today's focus for you is going to be all about foundations, baby. It's going to be starting at the ground, working our way up, and layering on as we go. Today's class is going to be a basic structure of how you'll see each and every day moving forward to really help you get the most out of this practice, to give you some more familiarity as you move on. And of course, as always, we will shout together and say, I am a badass. And I want you to embody it, feel it, and honor it. If you haven't already seen in the description, you'll find a playlist there for day one of the metal yoga journey. Pause the video if you need to, grab that playlist, and I'll see you here in about a minute or two. All right, so now that you've got your playlist all ready, make sure you have a mat. Anything else is totally optional. You're welcome to have a foam roller or a block, whatever you feel like you might need for this practice. A mat is a great place to start, okay? So from here, I want you to come into an easy seat. I want you to place your hands on your knees. And then from here, I want you to close your eyes and begin to breathe through your nose and out through your nose. A couple more times with me. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Beautiful. From here, you're going to take your left hand, place it off to your left side, and then you're going to reach your right hand off to your left. I'll face you so you can see me a little better. Left hand, you're going to reach your right hand over. If this feels not quite right, you're welcome to place your hand on the back of your head. Bring your head back, open your chest a little bit, and breathe. Move back the other way, so right hand down and left hand reaches up. And like I said earlier, for me, I find this to be a little bit better. Breathe. Awesome. Do that 2 more times on each side. This is really going to help you warm up your side waist. And to the right. Continue that just a little bit more. Give yourself some really nice opening and stretch before we move into more. You breathing? I sure hope so. Awesome. Come back to center. And then from here, I want you to place your hands on your knees. You're going to have one foot right in front of the other. Hands on your knees. On your inhale, you're just going to arch your chest. So it's as though you're sweeping and tilting your pelvis up and then opening up your chest. Hands on your knees. And then on your exhale, you're going to round just your upper back a little bit. Beautiful. Inhale, you're going to scoop your chest forward. Exhale, curl back. Couple more times. Breathe. And out. Couple more times. Breathe. Awesome. Come back to center. And then I want you to make your way into a child's pose. So knees are going to be wide, toes are going to be together, and then you're going to come forward. Now that you've opened up your back a little bit, and then from here, I want you to start walking your hands off to your left side. So, and this time I want you to reach your right hand a little bit longer. And through center, take it to your right side. So again, the left hand reaches longer. One more time on each side. You're welcome to keep your head lifted or rest it all the way down. Come back to center, and then now you're going to make your way onto your hands and knees. Your hands are going to be underneath your shoulders, and knees are going to be right underneath your hips. Now we're going to move through a couple rounds of cat-cow. You're going to bend your elbows, inhale, arch. On your exhale, you're going to rebend your elbows, press into your palms, let your head go. Inhale, bend your elbows, arch, look up. Nice. Exhale. Couple more times. Inhale and breathe out. As you're moving through this, when you press your arms straight, imagine as though you are pushing away from the ground. So you're using a little bit of momentum. Exhale. You're pushing your fingertips down, really getting that foundation of your knees and your hands. Feeling yourself on the ground just as you are right here, right now. Awesome. Come back to center. And then from here, we're going to move our way into one of my favorite poses. Excellent for core strength and excellent for strengthening your back. If you've taken another video of mine, you've probably seen that I do it. So we're going to reach your right hand forward, turn your palm, so the open part, and you're going to face it towards your left. So right hand forward, tuck your right toe, and then you're going to send your left foot back. You're going to flex your left toes in towards your body. Give this a hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. And let's reverse it out. Left hand, right foot. Flex your toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to do this a couple more times. So right hand, left foot for 5. Awesome. Bring it down. Other side. 5 and 1. Bring it down. Come on. One more time. Right hand, left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. One more side. Keep your spine neutral and keep your foot in line with your body. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. Awesome. And then from here, I want you to make your fingertips really nice and wide and strong. Tuck your hips back, downward dog, but keep your knees bent. Let's not straighten your legs right away and really force your legs into, well, frankly, they're probably not ready yet, are they? So we're giving them a moment to just feel into what's going on. Oftentimes we can be pretty tight in the back of our legs, and it's nice to allow ourselves to feel into the stretch first before we push it right away when it's not quite ready, you know? Not really feeling that. Beautiful. And then from here, I want you to bend your knees, bend your elbows. And then on your next inhale, you're going to press to your toes. You're going to lift your belly, lift your core, lift your chest forward, and then press your legs straight. We'll do that 2 more times together. I know that can be a little bit interesting to figure out. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale, press into your toes. You're going to lift your belly, lift your core, lift your chest, come forward, and back down. Try that once more on your own. And back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Now come down onto your hands and knees and make your way into one last child's pose before we really start moving on. Wave from side to side. Awesome. Hands come forward, and then you're going to step forward into your forward fold. So feet are going to be about sit bone distance. You're going to bend your knees. Now you feel your legs feel probably a little bit warmer now, and this probably doesn't feel quite as challenging if you've ever done this one before. So toes are forward, knees are bent, and take your pinky fingers in the pockets of your elbow creases, and then let your head go. Wave from side to side. And then now I want you to take your hands on your knees, and I want you to gently press one leg a little straighter. And you're also going to lean your hips back, so we're not trying to lean forward like you're almost falling, but lean your hips back. almost as though you're trying to press a car door close. Extending your hips back, pressing the edge of stretching your legs, giving yourself a moment to feel into it, to notice what's going on. Remember, foundations, foundations, foundations. Listen to your body. Awesome. Bend your knees, inhale. And exhale, press into your feet and rise up into your mountain pose. You bring your hands through heart center, bend your knees, and let that shit go. Inhale, hands to your shins, come to your halfway lift. Nice job. And then back to downward dog. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, look forward. And exhale, you're going to lift your pit of your belly, and this time come forward into plank. Nice. Bend your knees and then bring them down towards the floor. So again, foundations here. So hands and fingertips nice and wide. Knees are back a little bit, toes are tucked. And then notice your belly. I want you to tilt your pelvis as though you're arching your low back. So you're, arching your back. So I was going to say something else that might be a little inappropriate. And then tilt the other way. Tilt again. And tilt the other way. Now, I want you to find a neutral spot. So it's going to be right in between the two when I say that. Awesome. And then from here, you're going to lift your hips and then you're going to come into your plank. This is your new and improved plank. Press in your hands, shoulders nice and strong. Beautiful. Bend your elbows, bring them forward and come down. And as you do that, always make sure you keep your elbows over your wrist. Take a big breath here. And on your exhale, you're going to open up. Oh, yeah. Into your up dog. Beautiful. And then make your way back into your downward. I want you to do that twice more, just like that. So you're going to bend, come forward into your plank, come through, open up. Nice job. And downward dog. One more time. Feel into it yourself. I'll move. Just move as it feels right for you. Just remember to breathe as you move through it. And then back to your downward facing dog. Awesome. Bring your knees down towards the floor. And then we're going to come to stand together. Are you ready for one of the best parts? This is where we get to shout together. And this is the foundation of your badass self, is owning it, saying it, embodying it, and making that shit happen. All right, let's do this. So we're going to say this together, and I will give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown in between. So I'll say, every time I say I'm a badass, we say it together, and I give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then you say it again, and then again. And we'll do that 5 times. And by the 5th one, I want you to really say it louder than the first one. Say it as loud as you feel comfortable. The louder, the better, if you're able to. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to do it inside of your head or repeat the words and mouth them. Do it makes the most sense for you, but I promise you, if you're able to say them out loud, oh man, it is so much better that way. All right, so let's do this together. 3, 2, 1. I am a badass. 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 One more time. 3, 2, 1. I am a badass. Huh. How do you feel? Feel great? Oh yeah, let's do this. Come forward to the front of your mat. Bend your knees, press into your feet to reach up, and exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, and then step back into your downward facing dog. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, and on your exhale, reach your right leg high. Big breath here, and exhale, bend everything, knee to chest, press everything straight, and step your right foot forward. Turn to face your left side, and then you're going to lunge from side to side. Now I'm going to face you so you can see it a little bit more clearly. And then you're going to lunge from side to side, keeping your toes forward, sending the pockets of your hips back. Keep your hips back. Beautiful. If you feel like you have the flexibility to, I encourage you to take it a little bit deeper if that feels right. Couple more times, couple more times. Awesome. Beautiful job. Come back to center. Come back to center, toes forward. Send your hips back, and on your exhale, you're gonna reach up, and then you're gonna give me the horns. Beautiful. And then from here, bring your hands forward, turn both feet forward. We're moving into a low lunge. So this is where your feet are going to be both facing the front of your mat, and you're gonna bend your back knee. Big breath here. Exhale, press into your feet. You're gonna come up into your high lunge. Now you might feel a wobbly here. That's absolutely fine and intended. Reach up, give me the horns. And on your exhale, you're gonna bend your back knee. Breathe through your nose with some fierce, some fire. Inhale, reach up, straighten your legs. Exhale. Beautiful. 4 more like that. Beautiful. Lengthen forward. Side out. Bend the back knee when you do it. Inhale. Nice. 3 more. And 1 more. Beautiful. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Hold. Awesome. Bring your hands to your heart center. Turn to face your left side. Then from here, send the pocket of your hips back. Your toes are going to be forward. And we're moving into Warrior 2. The rock in Warrior 2. Turn your right toes forward and press it out. Make the horns. Keep your hands about right in line with your shoulders. Lift your chest. Get really proud. Feel really strong. Really, really empowered here. Beautiful. Deepen the front knee if that feels possible. Front knee stays over your front ankle. I know it burns. I know it burns. That's the beauty of it, baby. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand, left thigh. Reach your right hand up and back. Beautiful. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cartwheel your hands down inside of your right thigh and walk your hands off to your left side. Beautiful. Keep this front knee over the front ankle. Whoo, got some inner thighs, don't you? I know I do. Awesome. Hands come down. Step back into your downward dog. Move through your flow. You're doing amazing. What are you? I don't hear you. What are you? That's right. You're a badass. Moving on to the other side. Bend your knees, bend your elbows. Exhale, reach your left leg high. Beautiful. Big breath here. Exhale, bend everything, knee to chest. Press it straight. And step your left foot forward. Nice job. Turn to face your right side. We're just going to do a couple lunges here. So lunge a little bit from side to side. Is your heart rate up? I know mine is a little bit. That's great. Yoga is a really amazing workout. Along with resistance training and cardio, it's really good mind-muscle connection and just a really good workout. Awesome. Come back to center. Now you're going to turn both feet, so you're going to be facing towards the front of your mat, and then immediately place your hands on the ground. So remember foundations. Notice what your foot's doing. Spread your toes, bend your back knee. And from here, big breath in. Exhale, press into your feet and come up. Core lifts, chest lifts, arms reach, and horns go up. Woo! Yeah. And then we're going to do 5 together. So inhale, reach up, straighten your legs. Exhale. fists of metal. I just came up with that. Fists of metal. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Lengthen. Let it go. Beautiful. 4 more. You're doing great. 1 more. Awesome. Inhale, reach up. Woo! Now turn both toes to face your right side and moving into warrior 2 on this side. So from here, you're going to turn your left toes. And you're going to spin them so they're facing forward. Back foot is evenly grounded. Reach your hands out so they're right in line with your shoulders. Give me those horns. Chest up. You're super proud here. Deepen that front knee. All right. We're going to hold this for a few seconds. You're a what? I can't hear you. What are you? It's all right. You're a badass. You got this. You got this. You're getting close. You're getting close. Don't worry. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. All right. And then from here, we're going to reverse our warrior. Reverse our metal warrior. Right hand down. Reach your left hand up and back. Place your hand on your head if that feels more comfortable, or keep your hand up, whatever feels most appropriate. Rebend this front knee, bring it forward. Don't cheat yourself. I know it's difficult, but you're strong and you're a badass. Beautiful. Bring your hands down inside of your left thigh. Walk your hands off to your right. Oh man, my leg is burning. How about yours? Awesome. Couple seconds here. Return to your breathing in and out. If you need to breathe out through the mouth, 100% okay. I don't blame you. All right, bring your hands forward to the front of your mat. Step back into your downward dog for one last flow. And back to downward dog. And then from here, knees are going to come down. And then whatever feels the most comfortable to you, you can either sit on your feet or sit on a block, whatever you need to be the most comfortable here. You're more than welcome to just also sit into an easy seat. And then from here, I want you to open up your arms wide. And then I want you to take your right arm underneath your left. You're going to eagle wrap them. And inhale to lift your elbows just a little bit. Exhale, you're going to bring your elbows in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more time, yes. Open your arms wide. And you got that. We're going to reverse it out. Bring your left arm underneath this time. Cross them to touch. And inhale to lift. Exhale in. If this feels difficult, you're more than welcome to hug yourself instead. And 2. Beautiful. 1 more. Awesome. Open your arms wide. Woo. Beautiful job. And then from here, you're going to come forward into tabletop. You're going to sweep your right arm underneath and rest the right side of your head down. We're going to be here for a few seconds to give you some time to cool down, let your muscles go back to a more balanced state, meaning you work them really hard, and now is the time for you to stretch them back out to their fullest length possible and create more space. And come forward. Nice job. Left arm underneath. Same thing. This is called thread the needle. Are you breathing? I hope you're breathing. come back up, and then cross over your ankles. And we're moving into half pigeon from here. And on this one, I'm going to give you 2 variations. Please use whatever feels the most comfortable to you. This pose can be a little bit confrontational if you don't quite have the flexibility for it yet. And either one is absolutely fine as long as you're getting some stretching about that area. All right, so the original version of half moon, I always start bringing the left knee out. Your right foot's going to be in front. You are more than welcome to be right here. If you're like, you know, I'm feeling a lot right here, and if that is what is going through your head right now, just be here. This is 100% great. I started here for a long time. If you feel ready to move forward, and then in which case, that makes sense, I'm human. Turn your left toes down, left knee is going to be down, and then I want you to rest down to wherever your flexibility lies. Flex your right toes in towards your kneecap, and then you're more than welcome to rest your head in your hands. If you feel like you can come all the way down, that is awesome too. The goal here is to generally try and bring your right hip down. And if you have quite a bit of leg like I do, it won't come all the way down, and that's okay. As long as you're feeling a stretch on that side, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want. And we're going to be here for just a couple more seconds. Wherever you're at, please rest your head to allow your central nervous system and your body to recognize that it's time to cool down. I mean, your head is quite a bit of weight you're holding. And with all that head banging you're doing, the last thing you need to be doing is holding your head, right? I feel ya. All right, come back forward. And then moving on to the other side. And I'll show you the other variation for this side. If you feel like you would like to try it on the next round, or pause the video and try it on both sides, you're more than welcome to pause the video at any time if you want to. All right, so you're more than welcome to move into the full half moon on this side, bringing the right knee down if you want to do that. If you want to try the other variation, what you're going to do is come onto your back, actually, and you're going to take your left foot over your right knee, and you're going to take your hands and you're going to put them right through your legs, reaching for your right thigh. And then you're going to take your hand that's holding your leg and you're going to bring it into your knee. Now, if you're already there and you're not even pushing or pulling anything and you feel a stretch, that's perfect. If you're doing this and your head is lifted, place something underneath your head, roll up your mat. You can take the front of your mat and roll it up to give yourself a little bit more space, so that way you're not stressing out your head. Beautiful. Wherever you're at, hold this for a couple more seconds. Keep breathing as much as you can, as it feels comfortable to you right now. Awesome. Release and come out of your stretch wherever you're at. From here, you're going to come forward. And we're going to give our hamstrings a little bit of love now. You're going to come forward onto your hands and knees. And then I want you to place your left foot out in front. And your hands are going to be right out on the sides of your left foot. Right knee is down. You might need to adjust this and bring your weight back. Adjust it as you need to. But all you're going to do from here is take your hands on your left knee. And you're going to straighten your front leg a little bit. So you're not aiming to straighten it all the way. Place your hands on top of your leg, or you can place them on your shin. If you feel like you want to, I like this better, placing my hands on the ground, use blocks, use pillows, use whatever you want here. And as you move through this practice, you'll realize the props and stuff that you might need, and that's completely up to you to feel into what feels right. But I'll always make suggestions. Awesome. And then we're going to switch it out, so you know it. We're going to the right side. Take whatever you need to on the side. If it needs to be different than what you did on your left side, that's absolutely fine. We are not fully symmetrical. We are imperfectly perfect. You are imperfectly perfect and badass and amazing just as you are. Keep breathing through this. Breathe through any stretch, sensation, experience that you're feeling. If you notice one side feels more stiff than the other, welcome to being a human being. That's how I feel. My right leg feels a little more stiff than my other side. So breathe into that. Breathe into whatever you're experiencing. Whatever you're feeling is okay. Awesome. Come forward. And then from here, you're going to make your way onto your back. And then with your feet right out in front of you so you can about touch your feet, just let your knees rock from side to side. Knees to your left, knees to your right. And come back to center. Place the bottoms of your hands in the pocket of your hips. And what you're going to do, and you might need to scoot your feet up closer to you, you're going to press your hips away from you. It might take a little bit of feeling into what that might feel like. You'll know it when you do it. Hold that for just a couple seconds. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Awesome. Let that go. And then from here, take any final poses or any kind of stretch that you feel like you need before you really lay down. And then when you're ready, what you're going to do is simply walk your feet out wide, as wide as you need to. It can even be wider than your mat. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Open up your arms. If you feel like you want them wide, great. If you feel like you want to have everything in close, that feels more comfortable today. Move around and find the place that feels most comfortable to you. You can use a pillow or anything underneath your back if you feel like you need a little bit of extra space there. And then rest. Take this last minute or two to really soak in everything you did today and to allow yourself to wind down, relax, and after you're done, continue with the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time on the mat. Rock on.